gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. When I started this whole thing, they made it very clear to me they were not saving me. So what I hope for is that I don't go through a lot of pain and that I'm reasonably coherent as long as I can be reasonably coherent. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Everything dies. Planets, people, animals, plants, everything. Solar systems, galaxies. If you want to believe in God, death is God's way of implementing change. If you don't believe in God, well, so what? Everything dies anyway. It's just part of the way it is. Like Paul McCartney says, if Lennon didn't come back, nobody's coming back. I feel like there is some carry-on to life. Everything that I have done in my 50 plus years has influenced some number of people. And that will be carried on as long as there is a human race. If there is an afterlife, I do expect that this normal vision that you hear about of your family and closest friends meeting you on the way through, that will be part of the deal. I've been through very near-death experiences already a couple of times in my life, so I believe that there's something there. What it is and where it finally gets you when you're all done, I don't know. I've seen that like tunnel thing that they talk about, that like vortex thing. That's a sort of part of the universal death experience. It's very hard for me to believe that there's a universal death experience and there really isn't some kind of place you're going. Now, what it means to go there and what that's all about, it's just not fathomable to me. Life is but a dream. I kind of thought that it would be cute to be cremated and then have those 35 millimeter canisters filled with the ashes and just hand them out at the at the funeral so everybody could have a memento of me. Whether you believe in God or not, I don't think God cares whether they cook you up in an oven or bury you in the dirt. If there's any kind of hereafter, your body's not going there, so who cares? I have no hope that there will be any great breakthrough. And the reason is because for most of the 36 years that I've been diabetic, they've been telling us all about, we're going to cure you and your life is going to be wonderful. And that hasn't happened yet. And cancer seems just so much more complicated to me. And notwithstanding its complications, there are just so many different kinds, where diabetes is two diseases that affect hundreds of millions of people. And cancer affects a much smaller group, and then if you want to look at lung cancer, well, that's even a much smaller group. So where are you going to get the resources to cure this disease, and why should anybody care? They should be spending the money, for example, on diabetes. They should cure that disease. That's a disease that is really a much bigger problem than cancer. All you need is people that say, I care about you. You can't make me stop coughing. You can't make my legs not hurt. It's a nice sentiment that you wish you could do these things, but just saying that you care is basically all that really counts. Merrily, 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 life is but a
dream.
According to the Zen philosophers, it is a tragedy if a person dies before their parents. And it seems to me that is the way it ought to be. And you ought to see your children grow up to be a reasonable age. It's nice if you actually see your grandchildren. It shouldn't be that parents put their children in the ground. My father put 2 of his own children in the ground. I just can't imagine how painful that was. I cannot imagine. I don't think that your age makes a whole lot of difference. When your time's up, your time's up. And it doesn't matter whether you're 10 or 80. I do think that it's harder for the people that you leave behind because they're going to be here after you're gone, and they have to deal with life with your absence.